friend. He's got a little bit better tackling stats than Ingold has, as well as a little bit more speed, so that could help me on special team. So I'm going to kind of leave that right there for right now, and then just kind of use Ingold just for like a manual sub. Just going to see if I put anything else on here. I just plugged in, guys, so just kind of looking at everything. I don't know who went up or what went down. I'm just... Boy, Renfro went up 1 point. You gotta be kidding me, bro. The boy got a 94 catch. I'm gonna have to use him more. He got a 94 catch rating. His route running is ridiculous. What are we gonna see? Get these puzzle pieces in. I'm just gonna look at it before I start putting people in. Carrier. Boy, Crosby. I'm gonna look at the site in here in just a sec and then see who went up and went down. I can't really see everything. I feel like Farrell's going down. Yeah, KJ is constantly going down. Perryman had all them tackles. Why is he not an 80 overall yet? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look at the site and see who went up and went down, and then we'll go from there. But the Sutton Smith guy might be a big piece. Definitely can use him. Filters. Assuming week 13, right? Let's see who went up and went down. That way I can know. Should be laggy a little bit sometimes. Hayward wasn't touched. Josh Jacobs wasn't touched. Max wasn't touched. AJ wasn't touched. Carr wasn't touched. Yannick went down a point. What did he lose? Power, finesse, 1. Ain't gonna kill me. Hunter Renfro went up 1. His catch rating went up 1 point. They sleep on Hunter, bro. They need to give up more shit than that. Drake's awareness went down. His pass block, his injury. Perryman's awareness went up 1. His tackle went up 1. play recognition and pursuit went up 1. See, they don't really touch everybody. Like they like touch 3 or 4 people. Abram went up 1. His awareness. His zone. Trying to find those little small ratings, and sometimes they won't even touch their rating. They'll like touch something else just like really small. You gotta look through like all the ratings. It's like they barely touch anybody. Wow, they made Quentin Jefferson go down in finesse move and power move, really? Okay. Whatever. They dropped Solomon Thomas awareness. That sucks. His power and his finesse. What about Hobbs? You know, Hobbs got a pick. And the only thing they bring his tackle up to. It's not too bad. I got a corner that can tackle. There's not too many people can say they got corners that can tackle. So they do anything for Zay. Zay got a -1 catch in traffic. Leatherwood went down. Pass block footwork. Pass blocking. Foster Moreau's awareness went up 1, but his run block went down 1. That doesn't do me no good. How you gonna... Let's see. Somebody had to get something good. Andre James went up 1 with awareness. Pass block, but he's still not strong enough to to block at his game, bro. He's just going up 1s here and there. Oh shit, Brandon Parker got a little bit better. They gave him 3 awareness. He's still ass. Even though they upped him up a little bit, I really don't even care. Because honestly, if y'all know like I know, man, if they're not at least 88 overall, bro, they're going to get dominated on. Other than that, I don't really see anybody. I think Divine Diablo would have got something. He got a tackle +1. Yeah, bro had 11 tackles and he only goes up +1 on tackles. Kuntz gets a sack and they do nothing. That's crazy. Other than that, man, it's like the only thing I see that's noteworthy is we got a fullback with some speed that I might try to use a little bit. Let me get this roster set up. I gotta make sure I do this, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget. I'm just joining the chat. Best defensive team, I just matched up. Oh man, but you ain't matched up with me. Because I was laying down. I don't really go by the team, bro. It really just depends on how you play. Like, my opinion, I like how the Raiders are because we're stacked with hit power and all that fun shit, right? So I can actually use, what's his name?
Really?
Yo, I'm streaming. I'll be done in a minute. I can actually use what's his name to block. I could probably do it like this. Probably should go speed. But if they try to kick it to the fullback, I can use what's his name. So that'll be, it'll be better doing it that way instead of using the tight end. And then I could probably put my second returner in with a tight end blocker. Not that it's really gonna matter, because I probably won't even get that far in the depth anyway. It's just regs, right? Yeah, you're gonna fumble against the Raiders if you don't get on the ground, bro. You don't believe me, bro. Watch my streams, man. That ball comes loose. And I'll show you here in a sec. Just let me get everything set up. I'm just gonna start Drake, Rashard Barber, and Power. Is going to be him. I shouldn't have to change him. Slot. I like to put the speed man in the slot. I'm gonna have to go back and do all this shit all over again. So that Kuntz right there. Jefferson, Thomas, Phyline, sub. No, I need to use Averill. Wish they would have did more for. I could probably use Diablo. I mean, he's fast, but you don't have the agility, man. Like Levitt has that agility, acceleration, change of direction. I think he's a better jumper. And believe it or not, I know he's like only 85 jump, but I've been able to catch some crazy passes. Wish I had like some super jumpers though. It's an 82, 81. Probably use Morrow. Yeah, at an 87 jump. It comes down to change of direction. Yeah, I'll use Levitt. Oh yeah, bro, blitz, zone blitz like crazy. I'm gonna show you some stuff. Just bear with me. Let me get everything set up. Trying to remember who all I use in certain positions. It's just like Trufant. Probably be Trufant and Hobbs. Robertson. I slowly go back through it, backtrack. Should be like that. It's gonna kind of mess with me a little bit because I'm not gonna have Waller at fullback, but I've got ways to get him at fullback. It's no problem. Because I gotta use him at receiver too anyway, so. Put a tight end in here. Let tight end be number 5. Actually, I could put a. I can't put a fullback. Damn. I was gonna say I was gonna put a fullback right there. Nope. I play match principle defense, match pattern matching. The zone drops are only gonna affect your mid-tier zones. I don't need that. You know, if I'm matching defense up anyway, if you start dropping them back too far, then you're going to let quarterbacks scramble. If you pull them up too close, you're going to give up little passes over the top. So I try to just leave them where they're at for real. Just bear with me one sec. Just going to get everything where I need it. Tight end, left tackled. Richie. Just bear with me, fellas. We'll leave him there. Should be like that. Left end should be furrow right there. Jury's out on putting Solomon right there. I'm debating. Trying to remember exactly how I had this. It was 1-3. No, 3-1-1-3. So 3 tech, 1 tech, 1 tech, 3 tech. Alright, you just give me a sec. Hopefully, like I said, I don't get blue screen in the process of doing it. Right. I was using Morrow. Probably should use him as a left. And then just, that way I had 2 hitters. I like Littleton, but he do be too slow. So I'm about to make this change right quick. It's gonna kill me a little bit because I gotta move. I gotta find a way to put Diablo on the field somewhere. If I move him over, I would probably have to put Perryman in the middle, right there, as a backup. That would probably be what I would do. If I start Diablo at right, let's back him up with Perryman. Then we come over to the left, go to start Morrow, and then back him up with Diablo. Then over here, put Kuntz. Start Perryman. Kwiatkowski made some big plays for me. Then have probably just end up using him as a backup middle linebacker. He just doesn't have the speed that I want. Double check, right. Just put someone in there. Alright, number 2. Number 3, Hobbs. Number 4, your safety. Number 5, your last starter. Free safety backup for special teams. Backup. This one. Who goes there? Levitt goes there. And I need someone that can cover right here. So this guy will be on probably put him on both sides. Strong safety, good. Kicker, we're good. Punter, kick return, punt return, kickoff starter. We use the punter. Long snapper, we're good. Third down running back, we're good. We're good. Slot receiver, rush left end, rush right end, rush defensive tackle, sub linebacker, slot. All right, we good. Got everything set up. Hopefully I can get into a game real quick without getting blue screen. Always, when you do the roster update, man, just make sure you save. That way you ain't got to worry about it for a week. Now, match principle has bracket logic in it. Sometimes you'll have short brackets. In quarters concept, you'll have deep route brackets, and in like cover 6, you might have a short bracket and a deep bracket. I'm gonna explain how it works, but it's really I'd rather do it in a game because I might get blue screened. Hopefully I don't get blue screen. If not, just sub to the channel. I'll boot back up, and we'll get into it. But that's really all it is. Match principle is understanding where the brackets are and how to force them to change. Okay. Just read the coverage. Usually it'll tell what it is, and then if they're not in a bracket match principle pattern defense, then they're in a zone drop, and obviously if they're zone dropping, you're gonna have soft spots that you can attack. Match principle is going to be more aggressive onto the ball. I should have went in practice mode first before I boot it up, because I know I'm gonna get blue screened. I just know it. Always first game. Be surprised if I don't.
From the site that
cool.
the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC.
Right, so we got ball first. We kind of play a little bit smart here. We got Ingle and Smith, so we got both fullbacks back there. That's going to be a nice change for me. I want to kind of see what this guy can do. He's a little bit faster. I see him. Oh, look at him stick a block. I like it. I like it. We got dudes over there laying blocks. That's always a good sign. So we got a point man. 83 at the point. Let's see if we can get him with the Z spot. Alright, so we got a baseline presser. I can care less what else you're doing, bro.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Too easy.
That's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
Do not baseline press. You're going to learn your lesson today.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brian Edwards. 73 yards. And the Raiders
Rule number 1, do not baseline press. I've been preaching it for years.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. The pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackle?
It's a new weapon.
Where are the safeties? You don't expect
the 83 speed fullback.
And next thing you know,
I want to see him get down the field and tackle, though.
This early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Apparently he can tackle very good. A lot better than Ingold could. And he's got like 81 hit power. So we just got another weapon.
Taken from about the
oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh man, he just straight just jammed that guy. We went ahead and promoted Diablo. So we got 2 speed linebackers on the edge. Single back ace close. So the way we're gonna try to teach this is a weak side.
First and 10 at their own 26.
Weak side blitzes. Nice.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's
really just one possession.
Back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds.
That didn't go like I wanted it to.
It'll be a gain of
ace
5.
close.
And that'll bring up second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And out across midfield.
Trying to do some other stuff. I should just go wide 9. It keeps coming out like this. Give him a wide 9 on the field.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Look at that shed. Let's go.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek
in front of him.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
No, sir.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, come on. Hey, bro, you got to do a better hit than that. This man going to get fatigued. Keep doing that, though.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
He really tried to fatigue my D-line. Shit, I'll use this time to kind of freshen them up.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just...
I don't know, but I'm liking that boy Sutton, though.
7 game in the first.
He lays some good blocks. He also can tackle.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jackson now to return.
Well, look at that boy block.
He takes this near the
Not used to my guy not getting pancaked down the field. Could be a valuable special teams weapon.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And
following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin.
Why are you basing line and in a nickel, bro? I got 12 personnel on the field. Better stop doing that.
Defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a dying dollar.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's see what the boy Sutton can do, man. What kind of utilize him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. good running there by Jacobs.
I see you laying a pancake blocks.
Forward for a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Carr.
Whee!
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On first down, Carr. He'll look downfield for
It wouldn't let me get on it.
coverage, and it's intercepted.
I tried to get that lead on him, but I guess his body somehow clipped me out.
As time will run out on this first quarter of play. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
I think it was 4-3 normal.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that.
Block in the back. Come on now.
Plays, eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
So 4-3 normal. Might be utilizing this
I'm
more.
wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Good
It's
deep.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Woo!
Meanwhile, Mahomes throws.
That man got killed.
Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Good deep.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Oh, you got to get over there.
And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Edwards. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Check 99. Check 99. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Shoot. Six guys. Check 6 guys. Deuce. Check. Watch the edge. Kill. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship.
They'll try and run it in with Burton.
That's okay. We had that stop.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
I'm going to waste my timeout so that you can just fire my timeouts. I got 3 timeouts for 30 seconds, bro. I'm good.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I got 2 fullbacks. That's a luxury.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. He's going to let it go again.
User! Rushing went low.
Good job staying.
Should have been PI.
And it'll bring up second down.
I had another thing for another offense for this.
A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I
Is
think
it that?
sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That'll be incomplete as the clock
Under
will stop
pressure
with 14
bullshit.
seconds remaining.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
User?
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Carr to throw again. Looking downfield for Jones.
Got him! Let's go!
And the catch is made.
Let's go!
Raiders.
We do this.
Great play there. In the final seconds.
Rub routes, baby.
And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take
Caught
the
open in
lead.
that playbook.
Point to come. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. The final shot here before half for Carr. And this will be caught.
That's how we do that, fellas.
So
1 second left on the clock.
Point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one.
Why, man? I need to be the Raiders offensive coordinator, bro.
Stop you either scoring touchdowns
Like real life.
conversions, but how about the defense. You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Oh, Sutton, the fullback with the hit stick. Let's go. Sutton is the man, bro. Let's go. 1 second. You still there, Chiefs fan? You still there, bro?
It's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Sutton is a new weapon for us, bro.
All the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Just like that, man. That's how fast we score.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now.
You wouldn't have thrown what, JP, man? I have no issue with you, bro. It's just, I don't know why you be mad at me sometimes, for real. I don't know what he was doing, but you can't stay there in one defense the whole time. I'm on stream, bro. I'm on stream. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make in the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play.
There he goes, right side. And
damn, tackle him.
Into the end zone. Now,
I gave up on the play after the PI.
So let's see what this is about.
I like, fuck. I couldn't get over there. They love calling that shit on me, bro. I don't know.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Shadow X.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jackson now to return.
Yes, sir.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Carr and the Raiders come up first.
I see
at
again.
their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Carr looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Got him.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
I need a 3-tech.
Carr now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle.
Let's go.
It's Edwards. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there for the Raiders. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Zone.
Here's Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Jacobs again. And he's over the
Good play.
line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Rub out.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Yeah, he does.
But it's incomplete.
Superplex over him.
In for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels.
Why that man coming in hitting? Let's go.
If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
If he stays tight, we can stay compressed. It stays tight.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease
Good
board,
D.
right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. A shotgun snap.
No, sir.
And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw.
That's how you blitz, baby.
Have got him. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner
Nickel normal. Doom, doom.
We've watched this a long
Easy.
time, and I still don't believe we get it.
Match personnel.
Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
So why it wouldn't just let me come out in a punt block.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Went back to special team and went straight to field goal block.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Undercut it.
But this is intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Damn,
They will
man.
finally put it into the return, but
Like an
not
80,
until it
180
takes it
pound
back
DB.
all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
Good
goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. This is caught.
Now, hit the wrong one.
Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down.
Damn, man. I should have capitalized on that turnover.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
All right, Sutton.
Jackson now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Play action to Drake. Now Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Come back, come back. Good play.
Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside.
Once they reroute, bro, man coverage is useless.
Certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Carr now on 1st down. And this will be caught by Edwards.
A lot of people just think 2-man under is a great defense. It's not.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Carr's throw here into the hands.
Kill this 2-man.
And they do get him
Oh,
down,
Day.
but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Drake. And
Easy. Good shit. It's going to be a dub.
Kenyon Drake taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
They'll try and run with Drake. And he is into the end zone.
Why would you play double A gap?
Scores both the touchdown and
20,
the 2-point conversion to
1
extend
personnel.
this
No,
lead.
no, you cannot double A gap.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7.
Ooh,
And they'll start
you got side swipe.
just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
He's ace close. Play wide 9.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Too easy, bro.
On the release, as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example.
He's just too fast. Could have backed him up on that side. I would have got it.
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have made it a
He's just gonna
one-score
spam cover
game
3
again.
beaters, so I can make a few adjustments.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
Just back him up.
Things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
Must be nice having a high-rated quarterback. You can make all them throws.
Jackson now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Watch this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full
Oh, jump, motherfucker.
with your offensive unit, and you tell them,
He
here's the
switched
situation.
off. He
They
did something
got all their
different.
Timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw, it's Carr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Ah, he tried to moss him, man. Wrong animation.
It's intercepted.
Pull back on the stick. That's what I should have did.
The Chiefs are right back in this football
I be forgetting
game.
sometimes.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mahomes will throw. He's going to let it fly.
On that.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now Carr.
Okay.
This will be incomplete.
They're letting him play tight.
Play on the football there, and it's
So I'm going to
down.
change up things.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every
him out of
blade
that.
of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, Jacobs running right through him.
That's why you don't spam one formation, man. You got to match personnel.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Got to match personnel.
Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half.
Got to match personnel, bro.
Occasions where it felt like he might
Come out in those nickels, man. You're giving up your run fits.
Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
See back wing pair, wide 9.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next
Pressure.
drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that's caught inside the 35.
Tackle.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I shouldn't, but I should.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it.
Pressure.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Mahomes on the move to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Mahomes out to his left.
Good blitz.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. And he's got it. And he takes this
Kelsey, he big dude. I thought Hayward could have got that.
Here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers in your...
Good shit, Mullins.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the...
Oh, it'd be like these shootouts, man, sometimes with the Chiefs.
Puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to throw, Carr. Forced out to his left and eventually taken down here. Great coverage down.
GG's, man.
Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Brandon, never ceases to amaze me just how fast these defensive ends are in the game now.
I had to get out of that one, man. No telling how that shit was going to end. That was a wild game.
But they brought that to the NFL
They were letting him press tight. You know, I don't have receivers that can get solid release sometimes, and I don't have no superstar abilities. So it'll be tough sometimes when they press in tight like that and you can't get no separation. And damn sure ain't gonna put Deshaun Jackson out there. He damn sure can't get off press. He ain't big enough. I think I forced a couple of them with a pass lead forward instead of pulling the stick back. You know, sometimes you gotta not get into those bad tendencies just because you think you got a beater. Sometimes when they're playing press, you know, their press might be higher than your release, you know, and they're going to be playing you tight even though if you hit them with a double move. So you just got to kind of be keeping your eye on that. Make sure you pull the stick back. I know I get out of that habit sometime, but I need to man coverage, pull the stick back so that you can get better user control on it. But I like this new guy, Sutton, bro. He came in the first game and made some big plays, bro. Fullback that can tackle and hit. 81 hit power. 83 speed. Decent strength. And I think he got blue screen, so that's going to give me another free win. I think EA owes me like 400 of them for blue screens. It's like, I want my rank back. So I was like ranked number 45, and then my rank got took because of the blue screen shit. Then likewise, I kind of wish they would fix the ranking system too. To a degree, sometimes it just be based on games played, win percentage, as opposed to credible wins. You know, it's like, take it with a grain of salt sometimes. I can't take rank serious on regs anymore. It's like apparently everybody's switching over to the MUT scene, and I can't get on that until I get a PS5, so we'll get there,
EA
fellas.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. From the 10.
Smart. Alright, so 4-3 normal is going to be one of our... We might be able to squeeze this in. Let's see.
On play action, Allen.
I wasn't supposed to take that block on.
To the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high.
You can do my defense from the 4-3 normal.
Make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Breida, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Really just want to slow him down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On first down, here's Breida.
Keep hitting him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going.
True
Obviously,
blocker.
we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this time not quite.
I'm just setting him up to get hit by Perryman.
31-yard line.
He's IDing a fucking cornerback, but Perryman's coming through.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack.
Just setting him up.
Drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Good hit.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he has no idea who he's playing, bro. You cannot shoot clock against me.
Now again,
Look at that.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line.
I like this 4-3 normal.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
You're going to get fatigued.
Oh, there's going to be a
Sometimes when you put your adjustments in too fast, and it's like the D-line kind of
but they couldn't get that stop
over adjust, I guess.
Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
No score after one on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
Good hit.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Good tackle.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd.
Oh! I shouldn't have pass committed. Thought he was going to try to do like a play action. Because he know I'm going to score fast. And he done took all those plays. His offense is fatigued. And he's going to have to deal with my defense hitting him again. He's going to fumble.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Can't play like that against the Raiders, bro. We got too many hitters.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Good catch.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Raiders. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Catch made, it's Marone. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Too easy, bro.
Touchdown, Raiders. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a
I probably should have motioned.
So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, you know, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On play action, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there. And he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Man.
And some room to work. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big gain there for the Bills.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now Allen. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it in across the chalk.
You left me too much time, bro.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
All I got to do is just keep scoring fast, make him get more reps on offense. He's going to keep taking those hits. Fatigue's going to set in.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On play action, it's Carr. It's caught by Jackson, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Flushed out right. He gets it complete to Jackson. Then he is out of bounds. But
he can't get out the press, but he can reroute. He can do that. Can't play man on that reroute.
This home crowd, they haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Pull the stick back. Pull the stick back. I be forgetting, man. That was my fault, bro. I could have got that.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on us.
Moderately adjust my defense.
To come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Allen off the play fake. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Play action. Now it's Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Allen flush to his right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield.
Gotta show this man some real defense.
With a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Time to switch it up a little bit. You know what he's weak against.
We get set to resume play in the second half. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
2 fullbacks to follow.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's Drake one more time on second down. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's going to have the first down at about the 30.
How many yards I need to get him out of the zone?
And there we
30.
saw the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, it's Drake. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it.
I see you, Leatherwood, with the pancake.
Able to push forward, pick up that first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake.
Yo, that faster fullback, man, he gets out.
Down to the 41. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Boy, I love my play calling.
Run for a first down. I don't know the confidence could be much higher for an offense. They're doing exactly what they want to do on this drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side.
I gotta see what he can do.
And he takes it
I gotta see what he can do.
the 8 before he's out of bounds. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
Got him with it. Let's go.
Touchdown. Kenyon Drake, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground.
Twice! Twice!
2 points are going to tie the game.
I love my play calling, man.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I don't know if this one.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that should change the mindset.
Good shit. Get that hit.
Because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Good shit. That's a sack!
And that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read. And
That's
by the
so
time he tried
fucking
to look elsewhere and
bullshit.
find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. They run with Breida.
I did the wrong one.
Short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Allen.
Nah, I got pushed.
To the tight end Knox. And they've got it well across midfield.
We had to.
All said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Sad, bro. You got 10 rushes, 37 yards, bro.
Detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. 55 rushing yards.
You know, the last person that did that lost to me.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do.
I know, right? The last person that did this shit lost.
2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Because they fumbled.
Here's Breida.
Ooh, you better not let Abram hit you.
Inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Should have scored when you had the chance.
A touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
This is Breida. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Bass is good.
25 seconds.
The sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
I know, right? It's cool.
This game, this is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute, they want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left,
A fight for it, and this is caught.
No. That's bullshit. Bullshit.
Going into the final play of this
Fucking,
game,
they need to bring the huddle back.
type of a miracle there at the
You don't
very
shave
end.
20 seconds off the clock like that. That's some bullshit.
even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. Could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
I miss the old game, bro, where you had the fucking the line, and when you know huddled, you know, and they touched your lineman, they would get flagged. You know, the realistic shit that happened in the game. It's like when you take the huddle break away, you take the excitement of, you know, them last second drives. And I'm out of bounds at that. Like, that's crazy. But, you know, you cannot sit there and play clock against me because I can score fast. Just unfortunately, I just didn't have enough time. Damn, I was 90%. I threw it like, what, 5 passes? 9 passes? Oh, that one interception killed me, man. That's sad, bro. My run defense legit, bro. That dude had 15 carries. Couldn't even get 70. And look at my attempts, bro. I didn't even carry half the times he did. Easily had more rushing than hell. 8 carries. I had about what he had. Then you had Jacobs and Waller on that. Deshaun, man, you did your thing. I kind of miss Ruggs because Ruggs would have took that to the house. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a little bit tougher for, you know, this team to beat press coverage. You don't got nobody with good release. But, you know, sometimes you can get a rub route. That's why I have to use Waller as a receiver, man, because you got to improvise sometimes. Like the straight receivers we have, they can't get off press. And you throw Waller in there at receiver, you know, at least have a chance. But, you know, it is what it is. Dude wanted to play chew clock, you know, whatever floats your boat, right? But with my offense, you ain't really got to worry too much because you'll score fast, you know, and you'll get more chances of possibly forcing a fumble because they're going to get tired eventually, man. I don't know why I wasn't able to get him to cough up the candy, but sometimes you'll have a game or two where you don't get them, but it'll be all right. That was bullshit. I should have won that shit. Had everything going for me on that, and yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we're in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Alright, keep it 100, probably my last game. I just wanted to test this new roster out. Oh, Sutton Smith over there, man, he's a good addition to the team. I like him already.
Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from
He's a solid.
Bank Stadium.
More what I like out of my fullback, a little bit more speed. I mean, I'm still going to use Ingold here and there, but definitely having somebody in there that I can kind of really utilize as a utility.
Strong running at the 30, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Someone's looking fresh in his own line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Carr.
Good user. Good fucking user. Let's go. That's why you got to pull back on the stick.
Before he's out of bounds.
Pull back on the stick so you can get that.
That's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go
Pull
play
forward.
action if you're feeling it, and they do so.
They're going to pick it off.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Drake,
Good roll.
and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack in the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ah, I couldn't get in front of that.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick.
Couldn't get in front of that.
Will get him all the way down to the 35. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely.
Pass was there. He just had a linebacker sitting in that area. Probably should have just shortened that route. That would have been okay.
To start the second half, they line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
But it wouldn't be me if I didn't throw a turnover on the first possession of the game. Kind of used to it by now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Damn, I should have came out in a bit wide 9.
They'll start by running the option to the right.
That'll work.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run for the first
Good
time.
D.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties,
Not used to gun flex. What is gun flex?
being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, oh, good fucking shit, Trafon. Good shit.
Coverage there on 3rd down is
That's why you my nickel.
They certainly had good start.
Don't do that. Don't get mad.
Couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Shit, Trafon gonna be my nickel, bro.
They had 6 points.
That was a good play. Way to get ground. Bruh.
This kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a
You gotta fix your internet.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3.
Bruh, stop playing on a McDonald's
Years ago,
internet, bro.
the kick was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer.
It got his man complete.
Let's go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deshaun Jackson.
Had to get some get back from that last drive.
Yards. And the Raiders Raiders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw.
Whee! Yo, this dude.
And he will get
I like him.
Make it 8-0.
Sutton Smith.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes
I like
that
him.
can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense.
Like that true spider wide banana.
He identified an open target.
And get him open downfield.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And taken down just
Good
past
shit,
the 20
Trevor.
at about the 21-yard line.
Gonna do this pistol full house shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there.
I cannot, on runs like that, I cannot.
Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
That
3-4 over, baby.
He lost 9 there. That's
I guarantee you, man, y'all probably never heard of 3-4 over before I started running this shit. All right, tray open, dime.
Throwing is Jackson.
That stupid tight end ability, bro.
Tight end. A good
Damn.
pick up there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Come on, bro.
A couple of first
Get off
downs.
that Wi-Fi.
As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Flex. Oh! Oh, man.
5 yards on the catch there.
Pressure cooking.
They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
I wish quick calculus a little bit faster.
Tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Jackson taps his forward.
Trying to be too cute against me, bro.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job of moving the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try to defend it in the game.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Second and 5 now. Jackson.
Oh, man, Abram.
The tight end. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, it's fucking tight end ability, bro.
A 5-yard touchdown. And now the Ravens are just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw.
No, sir.
And now he's going to go down.
Nice try, bro.
Big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
I ain't gonna know that you're gonna try to run with your quarterback. Get out of here. That's why I came out in the base.
Following the touchdown.
Box was loaded.
And he'll just take a seat in the drive to begin at the 25-yard line.
Oh man, pick your play, bro. Shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a throw right side, take it in here to start this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there for the Raiders.
Colton with the pancake.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Carr. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have.
Oh, see you, Moreau.
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try and pound it in with Drake.
Play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a
shit.
right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
They're going to try and run. And he finds his way into the end zone.
Yo, that plays money. I like it already. I just know when to call that shit. I could have probably ran that for like a 90-yard touchdown.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it
That's why I got 2 of them. Actually, I got like 7 of them. I lost count.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Gonna leave you 2 timeouts on the board, bro. Wouldn't be me, bro. I would have at least took a shot.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach.
Especially if you're down 2 possessions.
Back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. On the return is Duvernay. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Trying to get something out of Kwiatkowski. Why is this dude still playing pistol, bro?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
The tackle. Man,
Man,
got 7 for 18, bro. Their run defense is legit.
They've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into
I could
this
probably
deficit.
still run it.
You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
44 to Mike, 44 to Mike. Check, check. Here we go, D, get on the field.
They go to Freeman again on second
There we go.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Really just trying to chew clock, bro? You need to score. You're down 2 possessions.
Too short here with 3rd down.
The little rink-a-dink running shit is not working for you. Like, do something. It's like I feel like I'm poking a stick in a fire.
They go play action now. Jackson under a heavy rush.
Cannot be cute against this defense, bro.
Casey Hayward with a sack.
Your run game isn't a threat for me to run commit. Why would you use play action?
Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down.
Just don't work like that.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. With it is Jackson.
I can get this stop-go shit together.
49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I got the stop. I just got to find me a little combo to juke the next guy off. Back in the old days when we had, like, it was a couple years ago, we had Cordero Patterson.
We have not seen much.
I have some nice highlights of using him, bro. That man is unfair.
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan.
Good user.
How many things do we do?
And I was a throw out of sack. Good shit.
Tendencies. Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now a 2nd down and 6. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Love that play. It's like one of my new favorite plays, man.
That's Edwards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing.
You don't see too many people using that play.
Lead in the 3rd quarter. They almost become defensive with their offense.
Look at that pass
Not
protection.
to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great.
I'd be like inviting them to blitz me, bro. It's like they don't want to blitz.
And finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Jackson
Spacing.
over the middle.
My signature.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action. Now Carr.
Can I get the bomb? Ah, it was a bullet pass. It was supposed to be touched.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I still got to get the lab work on it, man.
You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job.
Still trying to be cute and run the ball.
And coming away with the interception.
And he's going to be
not be cute. You got to take shots.
Right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Inviting you to take shots down the field, bro. Make the game interesting.
Minute now with the 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 9. Jackson. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 20.
This dude is Captain Conservative.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Not running on me, bro. Like, just give up.
They go to Freeman again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will
tick
have
tock,
a Ravens
tick
first
tock,
down
tick
as
tock.
they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Yeah, boy, this defense again really.
Good man got 12 rushes. You see it's not working. Why are you still trying?
Obvious defensively, a key was stopping the run game.
You're not getting anything.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best.
Oh, I went the wrong gap. Oh, look at Crosby with the pick.
This is intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
Good shit.
A great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
I forgot to click on last time.
Not for the quarterback who just throw it. It's bad enough to throw big, but throw one to the big guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it?
Got it that time. Let's go.
In the end zone for Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, 32 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's what you're supposed to do, bro. Don't be cute. Just go down the field and score, bro.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it.
Go down the field and score. Don't sit there trying to run the ball. Do all these little rink-a-dink plays. Nah, bro. Call your plays to win the game. You over there trying to be cute, man. This ain't no beauty pageant.
The return is Duvernay. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him.
That's why my defense keeps getting better and better, man. I get more reps because I score so fast.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now you scared to hike the ball?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Bro, once you understand what I'm looking at, bro, this blitz, you can do it from any formation.
Continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown.
Good
And
deep.
incomplete on the deep ball.
This
Let me
defense
get
was
that third
definitely
over
open to
there.
the possibility of the
He's like, fuck this. Hey, I'm going to try to do my best to update the scheme of my defense as opposed to sitting there trying to do 300-400 different defensive plays, man. Like, you only need like 1 or 2 plays, and then once you get a good lead, then you can play your drop coverages and stuff. There's just one thing. It's a zone blitz, but there's a key to this zone blitz. I'm going to try to go in practice mode so I can kind of teach you a little bit so you have an idea. It's a good run defense. Pretty solid pass defense. You can force some pressure and get some picks. Now I'm just going to tell you what you're looking for. There's 3 things. There's going to be a mid-read. Obviously, you're going to be blitzing from the weak side or the back side of a handoff. And then you have to use a DB, whether it's the seam flat or the outside third. It really depends. But hopefully we get in here without getting blue screen. Okay. So I'm just going to, I wish I can go random play, but it's not going to work like that. So I can show you from a couple of formations. I was doing it from, I think 4-3 normal has it. So I can do it if they have 2 receivers on one side of the field, for instance. I'll kind of show you. We'll use the weak slant, and I'm going to show you what we're looking for, okay? So like if they're coming out in strong slot, this will be a good example of me. We'll just start with the play action, then we'll do some other plays. So it's pretty simple. You're going to take this outside third because there's nobody for him to match up with over here, right? Y'all see that? There's nobody to match. The tight end usually doesn't go deep. He usually goes on like out routes and stuff. This seam flat will cover that. Okay, so all you're going to do is take your linebackers. It's only going to move the linebackers in the box. It's not going to move the linebacker over here that's in coverage. Okay, so we're good right there. And then you can take, it's optional, you can take your D-line and slide. It just really depends on if they have a tight end over here or not. And I know he's running on a route, so we'll run it like that and see how he goes into contain. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to shoot a gap over here if you think you can do it. If not, you're just going to go, you're just going to shoot and then drop back into coverage. That's how I run my cover 3. Okay, so I'm basically playing like a mid-read hook zone deep. You know, I'm playing a little bit of everything. So I come in, take a block 1, and then I'll go deep. But obviously, might have to make a few things because I think his route went deeper. So I'll do it with a seam flat. It's fine. Sometimes you can just play with it. Kind of bring them in. Look at her. Like you can sit there, you'll get so many sacks doing this shit. This is 4-3 normal doing this, though. And you can do this from any formation. It's so easy to set up. All you got to do is just take on the center point guard, and then you got to overload 3-on-2 coming on the other side. So you take on a block, and look at her. That contain was it. Look at her. It was a good catch by Edwards. I can't lie. But pretty much how it is. You slide him over. That dude becomes a contain. Yeah, Hayward. Obviously. But y'all get the idea, right? Shouldn't have to. Here, I'll just back them off. Look at her. Cat, why? Just like this. This is from 4-3 normal. Just run in there. Got the flat. But y'all get the idea. I'm gonna go in another defense and I'm gonna show you what you're looking for. Okay. It's teach you how to match personnel, and you can run this blitz versus any formation. Like I can do it in dollar. Watch this shit. Now I know I run a special dollar defense, so I'm going to go over that in my ebook. I can't show y'all that here. So it's the overload scene. Let's say they're like in a... Usually you want to do this. You might be able to do it against tight if you know they're passing. Now let's just try. For instance, just pick a play. Alright, so you're going to take your linebackers, slide them to the weak side. Take your D-line, slide them to the strong side. Now, you could probably spy him. I don't think it's going to work against that formation. It might be any 4-man front. I don't think you can do it from 3-man front because the way that tackle is shifting. You might be able to. I don't want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna do it versus the single backs and stuff. Ah, shit. I run something different versus tight anyways. Let's see. For instance, wide 9 versus single back. Now, if I'm running wide 9, I'm making sure that I have at least 2 linebackers. Sometimes I'll put 3 linebackers in. Let me see. Like I'll come out in like a... Where's that play at? The left outside linebacker pass rush. And then it'd be like random single back, right? That way I don't know what the play is. Wide 9 is going to be your single back defense. So the thing that you're looking for, so if you know you're correctly aligned, this is not correctly aligned, okay? Your strong side needs to have the mid-third playing on the strong side. You don't need the seam flat playing over there on the strong side. So you go ahead and flip this. That way your mid-third is going to be in better position to defend anything vertical. That way they won't just be able to just blow you up through the seams as easy. Especially if you have a good awareness, good speed, safety. Other than that, just take your linebackers, shift them to the right. Take your D-line, you can shift them to the left. And then you can just come right through. Just try to disrupt them a little bit, you know? Again, strong sides over there on that side. Sometimes you might not need to shift the line. See there? Random defense. Always kind of check. Make sure you got 3 tight ends over there, so we're good. Go ahead, slide them. I can slide them there. Bring him right here. But y'all see how easy it is to get into the gaps? Pretty much wide 9 is going to be your under center defense. That's all you're looking for. Sometimes like they get in those gaps, they bug out sometimes. Like this dude, he should not be right there. That's fine. Now I can't even get his route back. Oh well. pretty much covering double team. But it's pretty much that's all you're looking for. You just want to make sure the mid read and the mid third is on the strong side of the formation. Now, if it's symmetric, then you probably wouldn't want to come out in that formation. You'd probably come with a safety drop. Just kind of give y'all just some samples, you know. Other defenses I've been working with doing the same tactic is this cover 2 blitz. And like I said, just any random single back, right? Only thing I do, I put him in the deep half and go ahead, bring him into position, slide the linebackers to the weak side, and then bring him down and blitz. Sometimes you can catch them, especially if they like to go vertical. Kind of look at the play. You always want to blitz the other side. You don't want to. Just let them be like that. Sometimes practice mode just gets real weird on their red angles. I don't like them. God damn. Why they be making your running backs look super powerful? But as long as y'all get the idea, man. I'm gonna call it a night, man. I gotta get up early in the morning. Y'all just, if y'all want, you go back and look at the games and kind of get an idea. And tomorrow I will be updating my defensive ebook as well as my offensive ebook. Alright, good night, fellas.